Well, we're back at Grandpa's farm. I went away for a little bit. I went back to where I was living before I came back to work on the farm, before I took my parents' old house. I went to visit some old coworkers. And Grandpa said that he wants to start going on beads. So I'm not going to park this at my house. I'm going to come straight to the farm. Uh, and then I'm going to unhook this. I'll bring it back to my house later. And we're going to go start on beads, even though it is a little bit too early. Uh, but he brought everything to the field, and he said that he wants me to run the combine for bead harvest, kind of do bead harvest myself. So we can do that. He's borrowing a neighbor's tractor for the bid site that's out there uh, because we sold the 5088 International, and we don't have anything to run our setup out there. So I've been gone for a little while. I have Grandpa's bank account open. Uh, it's gonna be tight to pay our payment, the lease, but hopefully we get good yields. We are gonna store crop though, so that's the that's the best part about it. I need to go check to make sure he has everything set up right. I'm driving like an idiot, I know. At the bid site. I guess this isn't the field that we're started at. We checked the corn moisture. We don't think that corn's ready to go, so we're going to start on beads. Beads have a little bit of a... Oh, yeah. So neighbors letting us borrow a 7810. This is our thingy-mabob. These are our two bid sites out here. That'll be all beads. The other two at the farm will be corn, but they have another tractor that they're going to use for their auger. But they're going to start farming around the home farm, so they're going to be able to. They got those bids where you just drive over, dump it, kind of like what we have at the BTO series, and they're just gonna, well, bam, drop it and go. But then when they get farther out, because they farm a lot, they are gonna need that tractor back. So our goal is to pull Grandpa's 4020 out, which we still have, and see if that has enough power to run that. Um, we used to use the 5088, but we sold it, and we're going to sell some more things. I think we're just going to keep the Challenger 2-track on the farm because it pretty much can do everything. Tillage. Well, I don't know if it can run the plow, actually, but I think Grandpa's set up on the other side of the school here, so we're going to drive down here. We're going to just get started. There's a little bit of a dew still, but we should be fine. I know he said he wanted to go at 9 o'clock. He brought the auger cart out here, even though I don't think we're going to use it, but I guess I could just store and get everything ready. But I'm going to set up my AB line, and I'm just going to open up the field. We'll come back to it in a little bit. But I really just want to open up the field and get everything kind of started. We have some good yields right here already. This is a new variety that we're growing from channel. So we're going to see what... This is the only field we're growing that's channel. Everything else is whatever Grandpa bought. I threw the suggestion. But we are going to open up the field. Kind of get everything open. And continue on with that. Everything seems to be yielding. I think we can go. Yeah, it's a little early, but I think we'll be able to get it. Yeah, I'm just going to open up the field. Might as well. Hopper space is looking good. I know Grandpa said he's running the combine for corn, so we're going to be on cart duties. He said we don't need the truck. He said just take the gravity wagons. That should be fine. The co-op did a really good job spraying. I don't see much weeds out here, so that's beneficial. I think I'm going to open up one half of the field first, and then we'll do the other half. Maybe. But this is a good little combine for how many acres we have. It's a 7088 Case IH. I think before we had this, Grandpa had like a 2188 or something. Then he bought this because he grew a little bit larger. And he wanted something newer with auto steer and not aftermarket stuff in it. So that was kind of his big spiel on that. I'm missing beads already. I need to get down to the center. Oh, I think we'll call it right here. I think this will be a good spot to kind of open up the field and then have everything go from there. I'm going to make a second headland pass, or end row pass. Gotta get all the beads. Gotta get them all. Everything matters. I don't need no auto steer drilled beads. None of it. Got it. I want to go on an angle. So I need to adjust my auto steer lines. Real quick. Work direction. Whoa. Whoa. What the heck? Other way. Yeah, there we go. So I want to go kind of at this angle. But I'm going to just get everything kind of open. I do have an auger feed, so it is going to be nice to go at an angle. Could raise the reel a little bit. Maybe drop it a little bit more. Bring it in. Okay, so I guess I forgot to check the back of the combine. Sample looks clean. Our goal is to get all the beads out before we go to corn, but the moisture on the corn just ain't ready yet, so we're going to start off with this, but we are going at an angle, and everything should work out. I'm going to unload here in a minute after a few passes. But I am going to get the field opened up. I'm going to go ahead and do all the end rows, the rest of the end rows. But I'm just kind of going to start off with a split here. Kind of just get this half kind of opened up. So we get why this combine has no turn. If we ever get the money, I wouldn't mind a newer 660 or a 760. That'll probably be the next combine if we could ever afford it. I wouldn't mind making the switch to Deere, but we are making some progress. We'd have to grow in acres before we could get a combine of that expensiveness. 600 series would probably be better. If not, I wouldn't mind a STS combine. I know that's kind of around the same time as these, but getting a green combine wouldn't be too bad. I don't know. We'll see what Case has to offer too. I know Grandpa likes his Case, but we are about. I'm going to get full before I unload. This video might be a little bit long. I'm going to try to get most of harvest done. Because, like I said before, I'm not going to get a lot of Grandpa Series videos out. For at least as of right now. And especially how busy I'm getting in real life with work and other things. It's gonna be hard to upload, but I'll make sure to get videos out to you guys ASAP as soon as I can. I'm not really a big vlog guy, but I'll make more vlogs if that's what you guys want to see. But anyways, so Grandpa used to have cattle on the farm. I wouldn't mind getting into the cattle business, but as of right now, cows are expensive. But a neighbor said that the same neighbor said he would help out because he has cattle. We won't need a lot. We'll probably do meat cows. I don't know if we really want to get into the dairy side of things. Mainly because I do mainly dairy on the BTO series, if you guys know. I don't really show a lot of that, but I do dairy. And it is a pain in the ass. But opening up this field isn't going to be too bad. I'm just going to get these end rows kind of done on this side, and then I'm going to go back to the other side. I'm going to make my 2 passes and just get everything opened up. I don't know what our tillage plan is yet, but these beans are probably the best yielding beans we've had for a while. This field is owned, so we should make some money on this field to kind of pay our leases. Hopefully we have money left over. Some of the equipment was kind of nice that we don't need and don't use as often, like the 800 series, the 8330R. We didn't really use it, so we didn't really need it. I don't know. I think I'm just going to load everything into the Kinsey. And then we'll pull the gravity wagons when they're full. I don't know. You guys can make fun of me for how I'm opening up this field. I don't care. But I'd really like to get a draper instead of an auger feed. Draper would be really nice to have. Okay, I'm going to make another pass on a long stretch, get this thing full, and then I'm going to unload out of the Kinsey grain cart. Whew. Okay, I'm going to make one more pass. This is a nice hillside field. That sample looks really clean. I guess we forgot to get out and check the back, but we'll do that in a second. We'll adjust everything. I guess I went too far and beyond before doing that, so I ain't too worried about it. But I know how Grandpa is. He likes the rotors and everything tight. Everything, or whatever, however the fuck it works. I don't fucking know. I ain't a combine operator. But I'm gonna go Philly 851. That's gonna be nice, kind of keep things moving. Except I think one pole, we might not even need the Kinsey. Hold on. I might be able to get these. Is that not over? Oh, yeah, there we go. Okay. So we're gonna load. Oh, yeah, we could have loaded onto the Kinsey. We'll get everything full. I don't know if we'll even get everything full from this field, but we're unloaded. I guess I could get a thumbnail real quick. There's the thumbnail. Okay, so we got most of that full. Most of it. That was a good little... Okay, so those are good sized. Those are going to be great for corn and having the semi-truck. Okay, so now we're going to come down here. We're going to fire everything up. And we're going to come down here. And get back in. And we're going to open it up. Continue to open up the field. I'm going to make a huge pass down the middle. Here in a second. I wish Grandpa would come help. But it's probably not going to happen. Wasn't really listening to what he said. I don't know if he said he wanted me to do the first field because he's got meetings at the co-op to take care of. He's got some bills to pay. So hopefully that doesn't come out of our account. I know he's got chemical he still has to pay for. Paid for the fertilizer already, the side dress, and the urea. That's what he did for pre-plant. He did urea, and then we side dressed this year, the corn. But I think he said he's also talking about doing some burn down instead of working the bean ground. But I don't know, it just depends on pricing of everything. There's an auction that's coming up here after harvest. And I know we'll be going to that because he said that he wouldn't mind getting his own sprayer, pull type or something. It would make it a lot easier, but he did say the co-op sure does a good job, so I don't think he can be too mad about that. He works with a really good facility. Okay, so I'm not going to be too worried about getting that passed. We're going to go down to the middle. Okay, we're going to go down to the middle, make some passes. There's really not much left of this field, if I'm going to be completely honest. But I hope we can get quite a bit of beans out today. Be really, really nice. I know it's kind of early. He wanted to start at 9, but I think that's when he's going to come help, is at 9 o'clock. There's my truck down there. Probably should move it. Well, I just got a text from Grandpa, and he said that I could go ahead and cut this whole field, but he's going to take over at the next one. If we even get to that today, I know he doesn't like to work too hard. But I feel like we would get more done if we had a little bit bigger of a head. If I'm going to be completely honest. I don't know how much this combine can handle, but if we could get a draper at the auction, that's a little bit larger than this 30 foot. If this is a 30 foot, it might be a 20. Hold on, what's the number? Got it. Okay, well, I think it's a 30 foot head. I don't think it's a 20. A 20 is smaller than that, ain't it? Yeah, it's gotta be. Okay, I guess I should have done this pass down here. I got the whole world texting me. Give me 2 seconds. I'm texting someone. uh, make a spin here. Okay, we're gonna go down this row. Yeah, this field is one of our smaller fields, I'm pretty sure. Oh no, this is a rented piece. This is not the piece we own. Pretty sure Grandpa said this is one of the better pieces, though. It's larger than two that we own. Grandpa don't really own a lot of acres. I know he used to farm more acres than we do now, but everything's so expensive. I know that bank account's going to get cheap here in a minute. Depends when the check's cashed. I guess he's stuck at the co-op, turning in bills, finding out how much he owes. And I think he's ordering seed for next year, which is honestly kind of early, but he likes to have it first thing. Even though he doesn't plant in March. But I wouldn't mind trying that, see how that does. Everything's got to be right to do that, though. Everything's got to be right. I am really happy with how this is yielding. We might make some money off this, if I'm going to be completely honest. I'm going to go touch up. I guess I can make one more pass on this end. Yeah, a larger header would be nice. This is going to take a minute. Now I know why harvest takes forever. I don't know when my auto steer keeps cutting off. Okay, I'm going to try to make one more pass. Because if we're running at this angle, it's going to be hard. But it will cut out that short pass, won't it? Nice, nice, nice. Okay, I'm going to have to do this in first person. I'm trying to harvest on an angle, and I've harvested nothing at an angle so far. I should be able to fit this pass. I really should be able to. Yeah, this tank, this grain tank don't hold a lot. Or hopper, whatever you call it. I know people might call it different things. I'm going to go with the assumption that we have 90 bushel beans right now. That's probably the highest amount of beans we're going to have. Corn, I don't know how corn's going to do. Corn's going to be something else. I don't know, I guess we'll see. I hope I can fit this hopper. Missing more beans. Not paying attention. It's nice that he's letting us run the combine. Okay, we're almost there. Might be able to make a little bit more of a pass too. Get this thing. See, I think if we had the gray cart going, it would be easier. Okay, we're gonna unload. We're gonna go ahead and unload. I don't know what field we're going to next, but I do know that I want to get this whole field completed. Kind of a full playthrough for you guys. I wanted this video to be long. We're probably going to finish up Grandpa's series Harvest before we get back on the BTO series. If I'm going to be completely honest with you guys, I'm going to try to make one more pass actually right here. Because I'm putting it on the Kinsey this time. Once we get the Kinsey full enough, we'll go over to the bin site over there. We are in Grandpa's truck. We kind of parked it like idiots too, but I didn't know where else to put it. Oh, we're not gonna make it. We're gonna make it. Like this. Okay, I gotta line up. See, I wish I could do this in first person, but you can't see the pipe. It's pretty good in center. But yeah, we're making money. Well, maybe making money. We'll see. We will see. Hopefully these beans pay by March. They gotta be good price before March, because that's when the leases due. That's what we gotta pay. So far it's worked out fine. Hopefully I can pick up my own piece. Get that signed. I don't know, I gotta work a deal with someone. Okay, we'll go back down the middle. We actually got a lot of this field taken out so far. This is nice. Really nice. And there's my truck sitting there like an idiot. Yeah, I think it'd be nice if Grandpa was running the combine, I was the auger cart. We could take this field out much faster. Yeah, I guess it doesn't matter, but he slowly faded away from it. If you guys enjoy what you're watching, be sure to hit the like and subscribe button. I know this video is kind of boring, but I did want to get a full playthrough video for you guys. A full complete field harvest, so I know it's kind of long. But, like I said, if you guys enjoy what you're watching, please hit the like and subscribe button. Hopper's filling up nice and slow. It's a 30-foot head. I just Googled it. 30-foot auger feed. God, I hate auger feeds. Okay, rotate. It's windy out. Can you guys hear that? Can I make straw? No. Can't make straw on this map. That sucks. I guess I could take out this piece. I don't know. Whatever we get full out of the Kinsey, we'll take to the bins. And then... Actually, I want to see if the setup works. So I'm going to get full. Load out of the Kinsey, then load out of the gravity wagons. And see what... if that setup will work for this bin site. But I want all the beads, if we can fit all the beads, to go to those bins since it's out here instead of hauling all the way to the farm. We have 2 bins. We have 4 bins at the farm, but we'll need those for corn. And then I think there's one more bin site actually at my property that I think we could probably put beads at, but we should be able to fit all the beads in those bins over at the school field. I mean, we do technically farm around the school. Both fields by the school, actually. Well, if you count 23, we don't farm 23, but I don't know what he calls this field. I'll get field names in a future video. That would be a cool feature that they add the farms to field names. But we should get full at the end of this pass. And then unload. And then we'll get over to the bin site, which I don't actually know how we're going to haul all the grain, or if he's just going to have the grain company haul it for him. I don't know. It needs to save money. He has that truck. We can use that truck. I don't care if it takes forever. We got gravity wagons too we can haul with, which is nice about these fields because it's actually not too far from the sell point, so it's a perfect split. There's 2 sell points over here actually that we could go to, but it just depends who has the better prices at the time and how much beads are going for. But I know he'll want to sell right when we finish, at least some, so that's going to be difficult. I'm trying to hold off until we know the prices are right. But beads are actually worth quite a bit of money now, but I know that they'll get higher, so I am not in a rush to sell beads, but I definitely want to wait off on corn. We do not have a corn dryer, though, so we'll be selling. Hopefully we can get the right moisture to harvest with and make some money. Okay, I got a little more pass in me. I'm going to go to the outside. I guess I don't have much left to do. We are making good time. Just think we could just be starting now at 9 o'clock. Okay, I'm going to go and just go down the same path. But we'll finish that side. Oh yeah, I'm not going to make it. I guess I can split it 3 ways once I get to a certain point. But I want to get a full hopper. I'm really happy with this sample. Those look like some good beads. Look like some really good beads. Be nice if I could dry them, but unfortunately we can't. I mean, I guess I could pay a dryer fee at the the bin. Well, actually, that's not how that works. Well, maybe. I don't know. Will I make it to the end of this pass? It's going to be close. It's going to be really close. Oh, it's going to be close. I hope we can make it. Come on, you better make it. These are yielding so much better than I thought. This is insane. Oh, we're not going to make it. Oh, we're going to make it. We're going to make it. Come on, we're going to make it. We're not going to make it. Gosh dang it, we're going to run a little bit short. Okay, let's not run over our beans. Son of a gun, I thought we were going to make it. Let's not run over the beans and run over beans. Unbelievable. I thought we were going to make it. I really did. It's good old combine. I am going to move the truck. That probably should be moved. Question is, can the 850... I don't know how much the 851... Or I don't know if 2 poles on the 851 can fill 2 gravity wagons. Probably shouldn't have parked these here. Okay, yeah, that should actually be plenty enough. I'm going to shut the combine down. And I'm going to hop in the Challenger. Oh, yeah, this 851's going to fill those perfectly. To be exact. Oh, I'm hitting the wagon. I guess I could have pulled straighter. Okay, shut it down. Please get this full. Or somewhat full. That'll work. Okay, and then next time I'm going to shut that down. Let's hop in Grandpa's truck. Okay, I need this. Left. Left. Okay, these are set up right. Probably a bad place to be Paul. I wish we would build paths. Guess we could load up at the road right here. I don't know. Grandpa didn't say nothing, so he pulled the truck up there, so. Okay, we're getting around the school. Oh, this is bad. I know we ain't stuck. Come on, pull through. This isn't good. This is why you buy a Chevy, everybody. I think it's just the road conditions. Come on. All right, we're going to fill up by the road next time. Be nice pulling this with a tractor. There we go. Okay, I guess we gotta take the long way. Oh, he'll have strobes on his truck. We weaving it out. See, I wanted to take the other road, but I can't. Okay, I wonder if this is gonna work. It's really gonna be nice when we're filling okay, we're just gonna have to gut it. I hope it's getting stuck. I'm gonna fix this problem right now. I'm not doing this today. Just give me some gravel or something to put on this road for our bid site. Make the bid site look somewhat nice. There we go. Oh my gosh. This is so bad. Jackknife. Come on. It'd be nice to have a tractor to pull these with, hey? Alright, well, we're going to build a gravel path around this eventually. So I'm going to see. Does it not work? I don't know how to use this. Okay, it's on. Ah. Okay, is it working? Haha, it's working. Let me see how centered it is. Did I do a good job? Yeah, that works. Okay, we're putting beans in the bins. Oh, I see. It's very slow. I guess we flooded it. Does it only go a certain amount of time? Can't just unload it all? Okay, I guess we just unload one at a time. It ain't even unloading that much. Well, I thought this would be a faster process, to be honest. I think I know what we're going to purchase. It's a 7810, though. Come on, this can't even be taking that much crop. Silo's empty. What the fuck do you mean the silo's empty? Hold on, wait a minute. Oh, you're shitting me. That makes sense. Okay, from now on. Now we know, because we just wasted probably 3,000 liters. Okay. So now we pull forward. Let's own this son of a bitch fast. Just pretend it's taking both at a time. Well, now I got that figured out. Should be no more issues. We should be able to fit all our beads in these bins. I ain't even joking. It is nice to have these, though. I think Grandpa bought the farm with these bins. Okay, well, if you guys enjoyed today's video, please hit the like and subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.